Like, you make up these excuses to stick with these things. Rain shoe, boot, spring. What are you talking about? The internet is weird. All you cats talking about, yo, I'm from the DMV, yo, I'm from Virginia, I got no choice. Bro, in the winter, these gonna go stupid in the rain. Stop it. Them the same cats that stay with a girl because she got a BBL. But, like, she also showed up to your job and got you suspended for a week. Like, stop making up excuses to stick with bad situations. You're gonna get that sneaker in hand just like everything else and be like, ooh, and then be like, what the heck am I about to do with this gigantic silver shoe? Tim
Blast off
Duncan's.
to the.
Them joints got actual. Them joints don't even got like zooming. They got max air. They got the maximum amount of air that Nike produce. And them joints is silver, and it's a foam composite, and it got the biggest toe box in the history of sneakers. Are y'all okay? Stop it. It's another retro that needs to be on the list of like, yo, we think you want it. No, you don't. Luckily, you guys got 2 years to change your mind, all right? But don't come to me with this. I'm from the DMV. I don't care about Maryland. I don't care about The Wire. I don't care about none of that stuff that y'all keep telling me is the reason why you need this. Stop.
Honestly, when you put The Wire on, all them cats wearing Air Force Ones anyways. Ain't nobody
Air Force
wearing
Ones and Timbs, though. When nobody in The Wire wearing foam posits, though. Zero. I don't think one, fam, if anybody can send me a clip, a video footage, or a screenshot of anybody in The Wire wearing a foam posit,
now.
I may lay off a little bit.
Yo, don't even pack him up. Escort him out tunnel bouncer style. For those that never been to the tunnel or heard about the bouncers in the tunnel, that is when you get escorted off the premises brutally. We don't need the Dunkins, and there's no Dunkins in The Wire. Yo, my receipt folder is like a switch. Yeah, rapid fire. So much shit and so many people are air fried and microwave. It don't even make no sense at all. My first thought instantly was like, yo, where's this guy from? So I did a little research and I seen Arizona. So I'm like, all right, well, Arizona did have the Reggie for the low since they were so close to Mexico. That was one plus. And then the other plus is the Arizona Diamondback hat. However, I'm pretty sure there was a sneaker that in the city or just in their region that a lot of people have that was pretty much like a uniform. For instance, LA, you know, the Cortez was part of their uniform before Nelly and all the other that started to take place. Air Force Ones, high top, low top, Baltimore, DC, New York. Or we could go into the Reebok Classics from the 5411s to the all white track joints. Those are a few examples of shoes that went platinum outside. Those are also some shoes that have deep rooted history. The Duncan is a sneaker that has deep rooted history. And there's plenty of receipts from 1998 till right now that pretty much tells us, yes, we need the Duncans again. Like this guy is talking about The Wire. Duncans came out in 98. The Wire aired January of 2002, which was 4 years after the Duncans release. However, in the mix of the seasons, the Duncans retroed. So that's why you was able to see the black pair. That's why you was able to see the brown pair. But how could you even equate a TV show to real life living? Yeah, I'm about to say some shit and just thinking about saying it just makes me feel away. But you have the right to remain silent. That shit felt crazy saying that. It felt like I was a citizen on patrol. But nah, seriously, it's okay to just be quiet sometimes. And then look what happens when you're not quiet or you don't know the history of certain things. You get situations like this. And yo, I stay quiet way more than I really want to with a lot of situations that I see or I hear. But I just say to myself, is it even worth it? That really be the main question to myself. Like, yo, is it really worth it? But then I also think about it from the perspective of, yo, nah, I gotta say something. And then, you know, the others will chime in. And then that just gives us a chance to preserve as much as we can of what's left of the real shit. Shout out to everybody that was in his comments letting him know, like, yo, where are you from? What are you talking about? You sound absolutely crazy. So I gotta practice what I preach. And a few times I've definitely been on this platform saying, yo, before you respond to some people, just go look at their page, see what's going on. So I looked at the page, did the knowledge to the name of their situation, and I'm like, oh, all right, it makes sense. Like, this is what they thrive off of. But then I scrolled a little deeper and I seen certain shit that was being worn, and I'm like, it's making more and more sense the more I scroll through the page, which leads to a bigger problem. Maybe the biggest problem. We are all not the same. When I post the receipt of the Dunkins being in the wire, somebody jumped under my comment and said, yo, you usually say some outlandish things, but you show up when we need you to show up. And I had to just say, yo, nah, I don't say outlandish things. It's just that we come from two different worlds and we represent two different things. Even though it's all in the love of sneakers, it's different. Everybody's not into the same thing the same way or got into it the same way. And that's a problem with what's going on now. They feel as though because we talk about sneakers or we may be into some of the same sneakers that it's all the same shit. Nah, it's really not. Yo, the amount of hype, glaze, and just content alone that the Dunkins kicked up, I want to say in the last 20 months, it's to the point where they bootleg the Dunkins. Last year it was pages floating around with reps of the Dunkins just because of all the shit we was talking online. I mean, y'all seen the clip from my Air Max Day event, and clearly everybody then said they wanted the Dunkins. That was a good way for him to get some traction to his platform. I mean, maybe he does feel like that. One thing I can say, if we asked him the question on what sneaker he wants to come back, a few pairs of bullshit come to mind instantly. Yo, you ever read a message, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, YouTube, whatever handle you have, right? And when you read the person's comment, you could just instantly tell what type of shit they on from what they wear, how they wear it, what they will pick when it comes to certain things. And boy, oh boy, I could pretty much I already know what type of shit he want to see come back.